pandas. Welcome to the stream, pandas. I'm glad that you guys can join us this morning, early this morning at 9 o'clock. Glad that you guys can join us. For those joining us at 9 o'clock, do appreciate you guys coming in a little early so we can spend some time together before the market opens. I do appreciate this time, and I really do enjoy you guys coming in early just because we can talk a little bit more and have a little more time to answer any questions and just say good morning to you guys. Angelo Fetcher, early in the morning, coming in with the Apex being a scam. Man, that is coming in hard, coming in fast with the scam. I looked at the Trustpilot reviews and first off, I didn't delete any comments. I do not delete comments on my stream. I only delete them if they're spam or if they're obvious trolling. And in my opinion, if there are actually legitimate concerns with Apex funding, trader funding, first off, if you go to that website, Trustpilot, if you look at the reviews, it's not even for the right website. It's for a completely different website. But let's just say they just put the wrong name and those were the reviews for the website. If you look at the actual reviews, you can see that they're actually trying to shill other companies in those reviews. So I actually looked at those reviews, and all those reviews are actually rubbish. And yeah, it's just I don't even know. You know, this guy's coming in hard, but he himself has not done his own review, so his scam warning is a scam in itself, which is the absolute irony of his comment. And so, Angelo Fetcher, I hope you are doing your own research. I actually looked into the company, and of course, in my opinion, not my opinion, of course, if I could find legitimate concerns about Apex trader funding, I would definitely not be using it. First off, I wouldn't be putting my own money into it, and I would definitely not be recommending it to you guys. But hey, it is not yet known yet. It's not yet known. If I'm gonna get paid or whatever, I still don't know because I haven't gotten to that point yet. But if we get to that point, hey, pandas, at least you're all gonna know on the stream. Thousands of people are gonna be able to see if it's legitimate or not. But in my opinion, I have no concerns over it. I think a lot of the rules are just like Lilu's, little more lax than Lilu's, a little bit more, just a little bit more, a little bit better than Lilu's. But it's just like Lilu, but just a little bit better. So I don't think there's anything, in my opinion, unless you can find legitimate concerns with Lilu, then perhaps. But Angel Fetcher, these are all lies. I do not delete the comments. I almost want to delete this comment because this comment itself is a lie. And so I may delete it, but let's just keep it there. Man, these people coming in hard. The haters are just amazing. Listen to me or get scammed. Your choice. I love it. Almost gotta delete this because in itself it's already wrong. Man, I gotta delete this. I'm sorry. It's not even accurate information. All of it's fake. I don't delete comments, and I do not. And it's not even the right website for this website, the Trustpilot, whatever. Should I delete this comment? It's just so misleading. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to delete this. Yeah, I deleted it because the only way people could actually hear my reasoning is if they listen to the stream and if they just come in and see the chat, they're gonna all be misled. So I just gotta delete it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I hope it makes sense to you guys. You know, it's just like it's like fake news, like false information. I mean, yesterday, pandas. What happened yesterday is absolutely crazy. I had this channel up yesterday, pretty much most of the day. Like this. Had this channel up, break a trend here, and then it goes up. And I was looking for a reversal here once we got a trap on the other side, but no traps really. And so didn't really get into any positions here, even though we had a nice breakdown here. But it's just like no reason to enter short here, you know. Yeah. Pandas, yesterday, honestly, I was staring at the charts. I just had it up and I could not find, like, at the time at least when I was trading, like, really good setups. I could not do it. I just could not do it. I couldn't find anything that I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna make a point for sure. Nothing yesterday screamed confidence. You know, every time there was a two-legged pullback, it's just I didn't feel confident. I did not feel confident. You know, for instance, like we had this two-legged pullback here, ends up being a trap, right? Traps us, and you know, like we see a strong push down, but that's like, in my opinion, first break of trend. You're looking new high, so we're not going to enter anything here. None of this. We're not entering any of that. You could enter this trap here, but at this time it's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars. And I'm just not interested in that. Not interested. Super teeny trading range as well. And then you get a trap outside bar reversal here. Not interested in that. You have a two-legged pullback here, pandas. A, B, C. And this is after stream. Makes a point for you. But look at this. Right? 1, 2, 3. 4 overlapping bars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually overlapping bars before it finally breaks up to the upside. You got so many hits here, and you're already looking for the new high, right? Break a trend, new high. You're thinking, what's going to happen here? You got, you know, 5 bars in a row overlapping. I'm not interested in that, pandas. I'm just not interested. But it makes a point anyways, and I just cannot enter that trade. Can't go short here either, right? Because we're in an uptrend, and can't go short here because we're in an uptrend. You could try to trade this trading range, but even for me, like when it comes down here with a double bottom, I'm just not thinking it's gonna come down again. It's just we found too much support here. Does a big push down, and you're like, maybe I should enter short now, right? Because we had to break a trend here, and now we're seeing a strong reversal. But pandas, look at this. We have an A, B, C pattern. Guess where the ABC pattern happens? Above the 20 EMA. And so now we're above the 20 EMA with an ABC pattern, right? A two-legged pullback. I'm not interested in that. It's like, if it happened here, I might have been way more interested, but it happens way above the 20 EMA. Not interested in that. It's pandas. It was just one of those days. It's just like everything I saw. By the way, pandas, let me know if the music's too loud. Give me a volume check. Let me know if the music's too loud for you. Yeah, I didn't like that. I just didn't like that, you know. And we have a trap here to the long side. I was thinking about it because it was a trap, but I didn't even take this because I just did not feel confident. Not enough room to the 20 EMA, right? When this trap triggers, right? Even though we have the trading range, bottom trading range, ends up pushing down, and I'm, you know, it's lucky that it pushed down, or it actually made a point before actually pushing down, and then finally got the higher low set up here, but not interested in this as well because we're in a downtrend. Right, we're in a downtrend. I'm not trying to go long right now. Just simply not trying to go long right now. Right into that trend line. I'm not trying to go long right there either. And then push up. You get this nice L4 setup with a trap here, right? The L5, which fails, and then reverses. This to me might have been like maybe the only trade you could take, but I don't even know. Like, there's no real setups here, in my opinion. I just could not find, right? We're trying to go long here under the 20 MA, could not do it. Bounce a couple times, ends up pushing up again here. You could look for some sort of measure move, most likely measure move here. Measure move to the T here, right? But in my opinion, just like I'm under 20 MA, I'm just not going long. I would say probably one of the best setups was this one, and that was probably one of the best setups. I might have taken this one, I forget, but there was like one trade I took yesterday, and it put me up just a little bit, like $300, and I just could not find good setups yesterday, pandas. And it is what it is. Some days are like that. Even though, like, you kind of have like a lot of movement here, a lot of price action. But in my opinion, the price action was just not discernible for me to make good trades, right? It just, it's kind of like a trading range, maybe spike in channel now that I see it. Only after here, but just no trades off the spike in channel. There's nothing I could have done about that. I don't know. Yesterday, I don't know, Panda. Say, give me a 1 in the chat if you thought yesterday was a hard day. Give me a 2 in the chat if you thought yesterday was easy. I don't know. Yesterday was very difficult for me. I just could not find a good setup that I was like, all right, really, really confident in. I just could not do it. Maybe I was had analysis paralysis. I could have had that. I mean, just thinking too much. But man, oh man, it was difficult. I would say probably the best trade was this one's higher low second entry right here, and but even then, it was just difficult. Maybe days like this, the 10K chart is a little bit better to trade. You do have a nice 2-leg pullback here, but man, even this, it's bouncing off the 20 EMA here. But man, the top of this trading range, it was too scary. It was too scary. But man, the trading range indicator on 10K chart is showing us a trading range right now, and it broke up and broke back down into it. It's absolutely incredible. Very difficult, in my opinion, day to trade. I just could not find the setups. But hey, pandas, everyone trades different, and if you guys found good setups, then congrats. But I just could not do it. I could not do it. Bernadette, yeah. If you were a member, if you were a panda, then you can trade with caps. But because you're just a gray name, there are restrictions on how to chat because there's a lot of spammers out there. And usually when they spam with all caps. So, sorry. It's just all caps is one of the rules. You can do all caps, but just like you can't do a whole sentence in all caps. I think you can do like up to 5 letters or something in all caps. But yeah, so pandas, I was struggling per se. Like, I guess I wasn't really struggling. I was struggling to find a setup, but it's nice, right? It's nice to be able to struggle in a setup. That means you know what you're looking for, and you could not find what you're looking for. Yeah, I would say probably the best setup was this one, looking back at it, with the higher low above the 20 MA after breakout. But man, even this, you have the trading range here, bouncing off, making higher lows here. I mean, that is probably your best setup here. One of the best setups yesterday, but really, in my opinion, it just like kept going above and below the 20 EMA. I could not discern. I could not really find my trading range either. It was, in my opinion, it's just difficult, difficult to trade for me. And it is what it is, pandas. I know we'll find a better day today. Yesterday's just not a good day. It is what it is. I'm gonna jump over to the daily chart right now, and the daily chart's looking so interesting, pandas. Very interesting. I was like really surprised we didn't make all-time highs yesterday. I was pretty surprised, and look at how these candles are formed here. You had this amazing signal bar. You had a 20-point scalp on this big bear bar ending near its low. The very next day, big bull bar ending near its high. And now we're coming back down to chop, and I think this is signs of possible trading range. But you know, the fact that we came down and came all the way back up, and now we're coming back down, either trading range or we're gonna come back down to hit right the bottom, or hit the 20 EMA here. And it's just, in my opinion, man, this yeah, look at this market. It's just, when you look at this, like this gap here, and then it closes up here, gaps down here, the market's confused, in my opinion, right? In other words, the market has no idea what's happening. It's just exchanging trades right now, and I'm just not sure. Not sure. So the daily for me is not super helpful. If we do break below here, we do have a lower high second entry short, and we could come back to the 20 EMA. But I mean, looking at this price action right now, overlapping bars like this, it could just be a trading range. Unsure though. Unsure. We're gonna have to just focus on the smaller time frames here and just see trying to find the best setups possible. But pandas. SW Blaze says this is a test. You're a panda, so you can type whatever you want. All right, let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas here. Albert Nell, good morning. Power Trader from LA, good morning. Morgan K, good morning. Bernadette, good morning. Good morning. Free Paper Cuts, good morning. Phil W, good morning. Welcome to the stream. SW Blaze, Phil W, SW Blaze, my long-term veteran pandas here. Thanks for your continued support. Beach Bum, good morning from North Carolina. Kevin Mack, good morning from Louisville, Kentucky. Albert Nell, good morning. Good morning. Brandon Jones, good morning from Florida. Tim Chone, good morning. Welcome back. Pandas, if you guys just joining, make sure you guys drop a GM and your location in chat. Also, make sure you scalp that like button. It helps out the stream tremendously. I'm about my money, and welcome to the stream. Give me a sound check. Let me know if the music's too loud. Give me a 1 in the chat if the music's good. Give me a 2 if it's too loud. Okay, we got Randolph giving us a nice volume check here. All good. Futures Trader, good morning from Pennsylvania. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys can join us today. As you guys know, I am continuing my evaluation for Apex. And I'm putting it all out there. I'm putting a straight up capture of my dashboard onto the stream, and it's just like, I know there are gonna be haters out there still. Even posting the dashboard, there are gonna be haters out there saying, you know, oh, she's cheating, or I don't know, whatever excuse they can make. But pandas, I'm gonna leave it there for you guys so you guys can follow along on this journey, and you know, hopefully this can be beneficial for you guys to see someone trying to complete this evaluation, trying to get a funded account here. And the funded account is nice because they give you $150,000 to trade with without any risk on your part other than the monthly fees, monthly subscription. Richard Belmont, good morning. Mike Carroll, welcome back. We missed you. It is Friday. Emmanuel White, good morning from Toronto. If you guys are like me, I'm actually sad on Fridays because it's the weekend, and the weekends you cannot trade. So I should look forward to the weekdays so I can trade with you guys. Best community on YouTube, without a doubt. Mike Carroll says Costco has some Honey Crisp apples. Let's go, baby. Honey Crisp apples. Let's go, baby. Do enjoy those Honey Crisp apples. Pandas. Austin here asks, how much is the monthly subscription? There is a coupon code right now for Apex, 50% off if you use the coupon Apex50. You can see it in the description, or sorry, you can see it in the message. I'm gonna put a pinned message as well. Put a pin message there. Kelly says, yeah, let's get our bamboo today. Let's go, baby. Let's get our bamboo. We're going to get our bamboo today. Richard Belmont asks, if your account balance drops below $146,240, you fail the evaluation. Is that correct? Yes. So just to give you guys a little idea of what's happening, if you look on the top left of your screen, you can see what my account balance is. That is my account balance right now. And I started at 150,000, and I made in the last couple days, 2 days, I started this, this is my 3rd day doing this. Made $1,000 some on this account. But you can also see the drawdown. So if I ever get a drawdown, that means unrealized or realized, if I ever hit 146,000, whatever the number is, that means the count, I would fail the evaluation and I would have to start over if I have to reset it. So I'm trying to get to 159,000 before hitting my drawdown. And so that drawdown, I'm putting it there in the capture because it changes as I make every trade. It's going to change. Well, not every trade, but if I ever get any profits, even unrealized profits, then it's going to change. Pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. If you guys are just joining, I'm Bye Bye Money. Welcome to my stream. Here we are doing the Apex challenge, trying to get past the Apex evaluation here, and we do it trading only one single instrument, the greatest, biggest, baddest, most liquidable market in the world, the E-mini S&P 500 futures, ES, whatever you want to call it, the Super Bowl of trading. We trade it here every single day at 9 a.m. Right now we're trying to find a good setup. We trade only one single setup, two-legged pullback, A, B, C, A, B, C. Some days you don't get that many good setups, but some days you get a lot of setups. And we're gonna find but the important thing is we're gonna find the best setups possible. And so we're looking for this ABC pattern. According to, and if in the right context, this is greater than 90% probability to make a point for us on the E-mini. So we're trying to find this setup on the E-mini features. We're using a 2000 tick chart primarily, but if you want to know what time frame I'm using, look in the bottom left of your screen, and you can see which time frame I'm using. I changed things around because I had to put on top left the Apex evaluation dashboard. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If you want more details about the setup, you can check out the description below. There are playlists that go over the details of the setup. Also, I trade pure price action. So everything on the chart helps with price action. I have the trading range indicator that uses pure price action to mark these trading ranges. I have the two-legged pullback indicator that automatically counts legs and identifies second entries for us, and also traps. And so the two-legged pullback indicator is helping us find all second entries, helping us find this pattern here with a simple color code. If you'd like more information about the indicators, you can go to the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Also, if you want to try the evaluation, right now there is a 50% off code on Apex. And I believe it's going to end on November 15th. And so there is an Apex 50% off code. and it's Apex 50. You can see in the pin message. Make sure it helps a lot if you use the link in that pin message. Yeah, if you're interested. So 50% off. Right now, I'm doing the $150,000 account challenge, and to get funded for $150,000, trade up to 17 contracts with $150,000. Real Idiot says, "Hi, Mr. Panda. How are you?" I'm doing great. Kellyanne asks, "What is the coupon code for Apex Panda?" The coupon is in the pin message. Go ahead and check it out. This is a higher low setup off the 20 MA, maybe coming back to the top of the trading range here. Rin S as how long do you think it will take you to reach your goal? As long as it takes. As long as it takes. I'm thinking 1 month. You know, I'm trading only what 4 contracts right now, 3 scalps, 100. The reason I'm trading only 4 contracts is because if I trade 5 contracts, you know, typically you're gonna be looking at a 3 to 4 point stop loss, and that's about $1,000 if you mess up. And so for me, it's just not enough buffer for the scalping. So it's not enough buffer with the trailing drawdown. And so I'm trading 3 or 4 contracts rather. And so the max I will ever lose is probably around 800, and it gives you a little bit more buffer to work with. We do have a higher low setup, and some of you pandas are disappointed you didn't take this higher low here. Good signal bar off the 20 MA, back into the trading range. Maybe it's back to the top of the trading range. Unsure, but I'm just sitting on my pause, waiting for a 2-leg pullback. It does make an absolute scalp right there. Congrats for anyone who did enter long right there, but right now we're in trading range. You know, trading range, but made a double bottom here. Unsure what's gonna happen. We could get a trap here to the long to get back up here, but I mean, we are in a downtrend, but now turning to trading range. This trap, I may be interested in this trap, pandas. Right, seeing this double bottom here, but I have a feeling it's still going lower because of lower highs, right? We have lower highs still producing here. Lower highs showing us, right, that we're still slightly downtrend bias. We did make a double bottom here. So, strong push down, right? Strong bear swing here. Reversing back into the trading range. Maybe come back up here. Market is about to open in about, let's see here, in about 1 minute. Let me do a quick reload here just in case. The one thing I don't like about this is the 10K chart, making it a little bit more obvious that we are in a downtrend, right? The 10K chart is making it a little bit more obvious here. We're coming to touch this. I mean, we can draw this, say, break of trend here like this. No trap there. 10K, I think in my opinion, is still downtrend, but we hit the trading range indicator showing us we're in the bottom of the trading range, but not good bounces in my opinion. Not good bounces off of the bottom of the trading range here. We should have quicker bounces, not just being below it like this, but we gotta let the price action tell us what happens. Market just opened, pandas. And let's find us 2-legged pullback. Let's go, baby. Pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Helps out the stream tremendously. Also, drop a GM and location in the chat so we can get a better idea of our community here. Also, helps with the stream if you do that. And the best thing you can do, of course, is becoming a member, becoming a panda on the stream. Of course, that's the best thing you can do. Whew. Very interesting. Just we're in the bottom of the trading range, and we keep trying to spike up here. We're above the 20 MA now. I'm not sure if I really want to go short here, but I'm not sure if I really want to go long either. We break a trend, looking for a new high, but no setup for us, pandas. Right? No second entry. It's just the first entry here. Strong push down here, but bouncing up. Right? No follow through. Follow through is very teeny here. It's not even a point of follow through. Brian Davila coming in hot says, "Let's go, baby." Getting our bamboo today. We do have a higher low second entry here, but potential double top here as well. It's a little scary to enter this, right? If you're gonna enter this, you gotta recognize this pivot high here. You gotta recognize that pivot high. In my opinion, I think it's a good chance to make a point here. I kind of want to take this long, I kind of do, but at the same time, obviously there is some concern for resistance here. Signal bar also not the best. Doji bar here. You got some price action trying to prevent you from entering long there. Give me a 1 in chat if you're gonna take that. Alright. Give me a 1 in chat if you're in this trade right now. Give me a 2 if you're not, if you're skipping it. I'm gonna skip it personally here. Primarily because of the terrible signal bar. Makes a perfect scalp. Perfect scalp currently. Something interesting just happens here. Comes back down and taps exactly where you would enter in, right? Comes back down, taps where you enter in, and makes your absolute scalp. So good trade for anyone to enter there. I was thinking about it, but man, oh man, right? That signal bar did not like this anymore. Skipping it, but it's a higher low second entry setup, aiming towards the top of this trading range. Call me, call. Let's go, baby. Congrats, congrats. It is a second entry though. A, B, C, right? 2 pushes down, right? 1 push down here, another push down here. You can easily see it with the dark green 2 here. You can also see the next one is going to be a second entry short, right? With the dark red number here on the super signal, giving us an A, B, C pattern. And we're in obvious trading range in my opinion. You know, trading range. This trading range is being well respected. Not sure how long it's going to last here. I mean, this looks like a strong push up. This could break through it now, right? The fact that we have this like slight descending channel, but we failed to hit the bottom of it here. Right? We didn't even come to the bottom of the channel here, and we're reversing back up. Makes me think that we could break out to the upside here. Don't forget the 10K chart still has a very viable trading range. Right? Come back all the way back to the top of the trading range could easily happen, especially when the daily looks like this. Right? We're just creating an inside bar right now. Anything can happen right now, pandas. Coming back to the top of the trading range. Nice swing trade right here if you can get it. I like that setup a lot. It's just I didn't like that signal bar. Did not like that signal bar. Didn't like how close it was to this as well. But yeah, something interesting does happen in that price action, right? You can see that it goes to perfect scalp, and when it reverses, it bounces right off that 1 tick above the signal bar, right? Creates a small little gap here from this low to this high. There's a 1 tick gap showing us that traders were waiting here with limit orders, right? For those who missed that, they're like, oh, I like the look of it. They missed it. I want to enter when it comes back. And there are enough traders with the limit orders to reverse that market right there. Hope that makes sense to you. That price action is not random, right? This price action happens for a reason, and even those little small details are helpful for us. Hitting the top of this channel now. I'm not sure how hard. I'm not sure how well it's gonna hold though. The fact that we made a double bottom, right? High or low here, right? We made actual perfect double bottom here with a higher low. Couldn't come back down to the bottom of this channel, right? It's giving me some reason to believe we're gonna break out here, especially with these strong bull bars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bull bars in a row. 7 bull bars in a row. Bulls are in control right now. You're not trying to go short. You're not trying to. I'm not trying to fade this breakout at the moment. No sir, no sirree. Pandas. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Hope you guys are enjoying this evaluation. This Apex challenge. Hey pandas, can you guys do me a favor? I just want to see how accurate this affiliate link thing is. Right now, currently, according to the affiliate link stats, this is the stats of how many people clicked the affiliate link and signed up with Apex. I have one person who went through the link and bought it. Austin Hare asked, sorry if you already answered this. I'll answer this question a little bit later. But give me a 1 in the chat if you clicked the affiliate link and then also signed up. Because I feel like I had more than one person do that. But right now, literally, according to the stats, only one single person has done that so far in the last couple days. So give me a 1 in the chat if you actually clicked the link and signed up through the link. I just want to see how accurate this is. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. But it will help me, right, to get a better idea of how accurate this affiliate link actually works. If the stats are accurate or not. So even if 2 people say that they did it here, then I know that this affiliate link is messed up. Austin here asks, sorry if you already answered this. Are you basically trading sim till you hit your goal and then give you a live account? Curious how a funded account works. Yeah, so if you guys are not familiar, as we wait for a setup here, I'll just go over what the funded account is. T2 with the 1, so at least we got 1. Maybe T2 is the one that I see on the stats here. Give me a 1 in the chat if you clicked the affiliate link and signed up for it. And so Austin Hare says, ask the question, and so basically they will give you a funded account once you pass the evaluation. So it is sim trading, and so you're paying for sim, and since you're paying for the sim, you know, you pay the subscription, and so and that's just an evaluation period. But right now with the 50% off, you know, the deal was too good for me to pass up. For a $150,000 account and to pass the evaluation, it, you know, I just think it's well worth it if you can get it. All right, we already got 2 people give me 1 in the chat, so I already know the stats are already wrong. Probably a little messed up here. I'm just surprised if a lot of people already signed up with it, because the amount of people that clicked the link, I have over 300 people clicking the link here. 300 people clicking the link and only one person signing up, and I just highly doubt that's the actual true stats. Mike Carroll says the 240 touched the 2000 tick chart has touched the 240. I'm not looking to go short here. Even though it is touching this, I am not looking to go short here. It is way too strong right now. This is way too strong to go short, right? You do not want to short into a small pullback bull trend right now. This is literally the trend right now, and it's absolutely insane. You cannot short this right now. Until we have a break of this trend. There's no reason to short this, in my opinion. As I mentioned, a 10K chart, very, very valid trading range. Come back to the top of the trading range very easily here. Let's see what the 5 minutes giving us. 5 minutes giving us 2 strong bull bars in a row. Strong bull bars are starting to go beyond, right, the highs. The previous highs of the last like 50 bars, but this is the overnight session, so I don't put too much weight into that. You know, I'd like just to focus on pretty much after 8:30. I think this price action is valid on the 5 minute. Tim Chone asks, Panda, do you need to pay a monthly fee for each month during the valuation process? Yep. You need to pay a monthly fee for every 30 days. So the idea is you're trying to pass the valuation as fast as possible so you don't have to pay that multiple times. But once you pass the evaluation, you get to trade basically someone else's money, which is, in my opinion, pretty amazing. Richard Harris says, I can't see Ish with my Batman mask. I guess he's starting to celebrate Halloween a little early. Falcon 1 says, I would like to see if you quit, will they keep billing your credit card? I don't... If they do, then you can just easily dispute that with your credit card company. I really doubt they'll do that. There'll be a lot of complaints if that were to happen. Decent trade here to get at least back to the top of the trading range, but man, no pullbacks here. First pullback, little teeny pullback right here. Finally getting another pullback here. Starting to break below this this channel here, very tight channel, but still not looking to go short anytime soon. Jonathan Hotspot says, Panda, I thought you were going to dress up today for Halloween. Let's see. Alright, I'm a bunny. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys enjoy my costume. I finally became a real bunny. It's been my lifelong dream to be a bunny. So, happy Halloween. Hope you guys are happy. If that's really, you know, what you guys wanted, you know, this, I hope all your dreams are coming true right now. I am finally a bunny. We got a L4 setup here, pandas. L4 setup with a nice signal bar. I'm actually so tempted to enter this, but I'm gonna sit on my pause here, pandas. But easily can make a point here. Sitting on my pause. Still on this super strong bull trend here, right? Super tight bull channel. Not looking to go short, even though I like the L4 setups. If 4 pushes up, you can easily see with this 4 with a magenta box. Just sitting on my pause here, that'd be very counter trend trading right here if you were to go short. Killian says, I just signed up for 2 Apex Combines via your link, Panda. Let's go, baby. Congrats. Or, thank you. Not congrats, but congrats, yeah, that you're starting, but, good luck, Kellyanne. Hope you get those funded accounts. At this rate, you're going to have like 40 funded accounts. See if I can get a little bit more of my ears here. For you guys, so you can see my ears a little bit better. Happy Halloween. Still in an uptrend, not looking to go short anytime soon. Just looking up, no setups at all right now. The only setup right now we had was here. High or low second entry off the bottom of this trading range. I'm really tempted, just not like that. I did not like that signal bar. I did not like it. Sorry. Right, you had this to worry about as well. Strong bear push down, right? Strong bear trend here. Just a little bit concerning to enter there. We do have this L4, right, starting to becoming a reversal spot. The reason I'm saying that is because the pivot on the L4 is right here. We tried to get to it again, but we failed, right, by like three ticks. I'm not interested in going long here. I am not interested in going long. Nowhere near the 20 MA, nowhere near really any key areas here. It'll be a second entry long floating in the middle of nowhere. It's a higher low second entry long, but it is a second entry. It's just also trading range indicator marking here at the top of the trading range. Need to be a little closer to 20 MA to even consider this. Rin S asked, do you continue the monthly fee? You do not. After you pass the evaluation, you have to pay for market fees, and I believe it's like $85 a month, but you get to trade their 100, you know, whatever account you use. Pandas, glad that you guys are joining the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far. We do have the second entry long here, Pandas. It might give you a point, but it's just not a second entry long I'm interested in. Gives you a perfect scalp. The context is right; it's not there for me. Right, strong uptrend, but still terrible signal bar, not close to any key areas. Gotta skip it. Right, makes a perfect scalp. Now it's reversing to make a trap here. Like, this trap probably will make a point to the downside, in my opinion. In my opinion, will probably make a point to the downside. But just sitting on my pause here. Still sitting on my pause. Potential spike in channel here. But that's why I didn't go long here on the second entry long. It makes a perfect scalp, actually traps you on the other side. I may go long here. That'll be my only trade really to take to go long here. But still top of the trading range. As you can see, it's getting choppy here. And the trading range indicator is marking the top of the trading range here. So a little sketchy to go long here. Trap to the long side, but again, trading range indicator marking the trading range here. I cannot go long right into that, right? When you have this many hits, failed breakouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 9 attempts to break out, but all failing. Hard for me to go long here. It does give you an absolute scalp though immediately. It gives you an absolute scalp pretty quickly. I cannot go long there. I'm sorry, pandas. It's a failed second entry short, just because of the trading range indicator marking that for us. Making it very obvious here that's having a hard time breaking above this line, this red line here. Again, trying to break out, giving us a wick here, failed breakout. This is not an all-time high. All-time highs are... we missed all-time high by one tick. This is the all-time high. We're close. Close. We're not there yet. Okay, we're closing above this line now. Could go up now. But that was a failed second entry short. I was interested, but yeah, just right. Maybe I should just taken it. Right, 20 MA also trend line, channel, trap. Just didn't like how congested it was right here. Didn't like all these overlapping bars. Did not like that. A little too scary for me. Also was forming on the 10K chart, decent signal bar to go back to the 20 MA. Also was giving me concern here. 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 bull bars in a row on the 5-minute. Showing pretty strong bullish power, buying power here. Spike in channel, right? Spike and it's channeling now. See the channel here. Decent trade, but man, it's just got too congested, right? Too many overlapping bars here. I did not like that. Wasn't sure what was going to happen here. But first break a trend to new high here, in my opinion. Hindsight bias. The thing is, like, I basically gauge my trading on if I take this trade and it reverses, how much would I hate myself? That's kind of like the rule I'm using. If I take this trade, how much would I hate myself because I saw all the things going against me and I still took it regardless, right? I saw all this chop here. I saw the top of the trading range indicator giving us the top of the trading range here. We had about 3 things going for us. We had the channel here. We also had the 20 MA here. Also, right, terrible signal bar, right? But we had a failed second entry short to go long, and so you're punishing the traders here who went short on this uptrend. So you had like 3 things going for you to go long, and about like 5 things against me to go short. But the 3 things to go long were pretty strong things, and yeah, I just didn't feel. I would have been pretty frustrated if this reversed on me and I saw all those things and I still took that trade. So I'm fine with missing the trade. I'd just be really angry if I took the trade and it reversed on me. Let's just say that. It's so frustrating. But the 10K chart trading range, right? This is why you don't mess with the trading range indicator. You know, you get the trading range here. How many of you guys thought yesterday this was gonna go up forever? Like once you saw this, like how many of you guys really thought like this was really gonna go up forever? Like we're gonna make all-time highs, blah blah blah. Trading range indicator was saying, watch out, there's a trading range here, and finally reverses back all the way to the bottom of the trading range, and now it's coming back up to the top of the trading range right here. It's about 1 point away, a little more than a point, 1.5 points away. It's about 1 point away from the top of the trading range. Absolutely incredible on the 10K chart. The trading range indicator is being so accurate right now. Currently no trades. Another decent setup was this one, but yeah, I don't know. I would have hated myself if that reversed. Just didn't wish it was so choppy. But Pandas, you gotta ask yourself the question, who's making money in this market right now? The bulls or the bears? Right, the bulls, the bears already 1, 2, 3 times have failed to make a point. Whereas the bulls, every single long that they entered in, right? Every single reversal of the longs they've entered in basically has made a point. So we know the bulls are still in control here. By the way, Pandas, sorry, I do need to end a little early today. I have to end around 10:30, and it's a shame, but I do have to end a little early. It's unfortunate. It's all good, Pandas. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Pandas, happy Halloween. Pandas, let me know in the chat what you guys gonna be this Halloween. If you guys have any Halloween parties going to, let me know in the chat. If you have plans to dress up this Halloween. Vero Manny asks, any discounts for the indicators during Halloween? No, sir. Not Halloween. Absolutely not. We have the spike in channel working right now at the moment. Comes back to the 20 EMA here. We have the 5-minute giving us a nice bearish bar right now. The 10K not quite hitting the top of the trading range and reversing pretty strongly right now. But I'm not going short against this because of the fact that these are overlapping. We can have a failed breakdown, comes right back up. Also, large risk, right? We have about 7-point risk here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 point risk here if you're going to enter this trade. Big risk on the 10K chart. We have this spiking channel still working here. I like the 5-minute. I like to go short on the 5-minute, but man, let's sit on my pause here. The 5 minutes showing us a strong bear bar here. Right, to try to make a point could be easy on the 5-minute. As long as we're in the spiking channel, I cannot go short here. The spiking channel here. The 5 minute, the 2-legged pullback does trigger here. Second entry. A, B, C is a 2-legged pullback. 2 pushes up. Could find a strong pullback here. 10K still hasn't triggered a second entry yet. 10K missed it by 1 tick. Hasn't triggered yet. It's unsure. Usia owner asks, is there any updates? No updates. Not right now. No updates on the indicator. Still working good. Ooh, second entry short here. Lower high under the 20 EMA. Man, oh man, oh man. Gonna skip this one. Still in the uptrend, still in the spiking channel. Very interesting. Unsure what's happening here, pandas. Getting pretty choppy, and we're in this channel. Confusing to me. Don't know what's happening. I mean, we're still in an uptrend, but uptrend looks weaker and weaker. The strong push down here makes me feel like we can get another push down, but we shall see. Comes back up to fill the gap right here. Perfect hit. Gonna sit on my pause here, just because we're in this channel still, the spiking channel. Even though I kind of like this trade to go short, I'm gonna stick to. I'm just gonna stay out of it. Sit on my pause. I like this channel that we're in right now, but this signal bar and the price action looks like it wants to go down. It really does. With a good signal bar, that looks like it wants to push down at least a point. Sit on my pause here though, right? Especially with that perfect hit, right? Just filling that gap just perfectly and reversing off of that makes me think they're bears here. But this spiking channel to me still hasn't been broken. We're still like playing with this spiking channel here. Sitting on my pause. Pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Also, leave a GM in the chat with a location. If you guys are just joining. By the way, I'm Bye Money. For those who are just joining here, I am currently doing the Apex evaluation, trying to get a $150,000 funded account. Why? Well, because I love to trade with other people's money rather than my own money. Why not if you can? The goal of the evaluation is to get $9,000 before hitting a $5,000 trailing drawdown. And so what that means is that if you look at the capture on the top left, you can see my account balance so far in this challenge, and you can also see the current drawdown threshold. And so that threshold will change if I enter a trade, and if I make any profits unrealized or realized, that drawdown will change according to that. So that's how the drawdown works. If you are confused, basically drawdowns work, if you make a $2,000 profit unrealized gains, and then whatever your account reaches unrealized, the highest point, right, that will be your new the new benchmark to measure with your $5,000 drawdown. And the thing about the drawdown is that's also unrealized gains. So if you ever hit the drawdown with the unrealized gains, then you also will fail the evaluation. So you're working with a pretty, I know $5,000 seems like a lot, but with those two things working against you, it's actually pretty tight. So you're gonna have to trade as best as you can during the evaluation. I kind of want to go short here, pandas. Not with that signal bar. Right? The 5 minute is starting to show us a trap to the long side. If we break above this candle's high, we'll actually have a trap to the long side here. But it's getting choppy. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars in a row, right? Creating a trading range. But we're about to trigger that trap on the 5 minute. I mean, traps on the 5 minute are high probable trades. So this could have a high chance to make a point here, but I'm currently just sitting on my pause. I don't like how many overlapping bars there are. Let me give her this. If we actually come down here now, actually it'll be interesting going short actually, right, with a failed trap on the 5 minute. 10K still trying to hit the top of the trading range here. And that's why I didn't go short here, pandas. That's why I didn't go short. This is why I sit on my pause. Almost want to adjust this now using this, but I'll keep it here. All right, getting choppy now. Our trading range indicator on a 2K chart already showing us chop here. 1, 2, 3 overlapping bar starts here. Gives us a small trading range. Could be one of those days again, it's just another trading range. Gary Douglas says, GM from North Carolina. Thanks for chat engagement. Do appreciate it. Okay, the 5 minute, right? The trap makes a point very easily. That's what I'm saying. It's very high probable trade. Those traps on the 5 minute, traps on the 10K chart, all very high probable trades, in my opinion. Just right now, the 2000 tick chart, I don't have anything I like. I mean, we did have the two-legged pullback here. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback off of 20 MA. Back into the channel. Actually, decent trade there, but got too choppy, in my opinion, right? When you got this, like, this candle forming that right there, it's just a little too choppy. Terrible signal bar as well. It is a Pikachu. Hindsight bias, man, it's a good trade, but during the time, I was unsure, completely unsure. Yeah, I'll have to adjust it here with using this pivot low. Still the spiking channel. Incredible. The 10K, no pullbacks yet. It looked like it's about to pull back, but no actual pullback, right? No reversal. Absolutely incredible reverses on us. Still a spiking channel. Right, spike, channeling. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Working on my evaluation right now. Up about $1,200 some dollars. This is day 3. Hopefully, you know, we can get some good setups here, but man, oh man, oh man. Balancing on the top of the channel here on the spiking channel. guessing that's a decent trade here, but man, it's hard. Barely enough room to top here. Makes a point off top of this channel here, the spiking channel. Very interesting. I feel like this channel's gonna break down soon, but until it does, we're just watching this. Strong move down. Ah, the 10K. Giving us a nice second entry now with a failed breakout to the upside. I actually like this short, Pandas. I like this short a lot. Man, I like this short actually. Obvious support here, making higher lows each and every single time. But the reason I like it is because it has failed breakout looking pattern here to come back down. But I'm gonna sit on my pause here again. Gonna let that one go. But I like it. If we can end on its low. J80 says, took the short up $4,000. I'm out, people. Have a great weekend. Let's go, baby. Congrats. Just watching. I mean, again, what can you do with this price action? It's just not there. It's just not there. I mean, if you got into here, then yeah, that's nice, but man, this is just looking terrible right now. Man, I like this. I like this 10K. I like this short here, but gonna skip it. Gonna skip it. Obvious reason, because we have this trend line here. Just simple trend line connecting these lows. If we hit it, could just continue, just bounce off this trend line. I'm not gonna trade against that. Simple as that. Even though I do like it. But again, it's like I would hate myself going short there. And if I saw that trend line, like why would I go short there when the trend line there was so obvious? And if it reversed on me. Basically, I'm just thinking a step ahead of me failing. I'm going straight to the fact that I'm probably going to fail this. Right? Like if I fail this trade, how would I feel? And that's the feeling of hating myself. It would be way too great if I enter there. Kellyanne saying she took the short. She says, I don't care. I'm going to take it anyways. Let's go, baby. Thoughts and prayers to you, Kellyanne. Trading range indicator also gave us a trading range here. That was an outside bar reversal as well. Okay, it might be coming down now. You might get your point now. Strong push down. Hopefully you got a point, but currently we're still in Trap City. We're still in Trap City. Okay, makes a point now. Congrats, Kellyanne. Let's go, baby. Oh, you skunked it. No. You skunked it. The moment you skunked it is probably what caused this. Thank you for skunking it for those other shorts who are in there. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. At least you made the 100. Hey, green is better than nothing. That's why I like that trade a lot. Like, it was like a failed breakout coming reversing. I like that trade. But it is what it is, pandas. I just saw this simple trend. I could not trade against it. Russell H asks, do you keep any profits you're making during the valuation period if you pass a value? I don't think so, because you're trading pretty much sim right now, and there'll be like almost no reason to give you that business model. Doesn't make sense for you to be trading sim and then give you money based on your sim. In my opinion, that doesn't make sense. Nice runner too, if you could have got that. Pretty decent runner here. We win. Trey's got 2 points. Let's go, baby. Congrats. You know, like when the 5 minute looks like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars in a row, I just cannot pull myself to trading for a breakout. I just can't do it. Just, man, it's just too choppy, right? Also, 10K. I mean, you had that price action when it looked like it was gonna break out, but fails and reverses. I'm gonna sit on my paws. Not gonna take this trap here. Cannot take this trap whatsoever. This channel just broke, but it's not necessarily a strong downtrend in my opinion. We can make a trading range. Easily make a trading range here. So this trap could trap here, but it is what it is. Also, if you look at the higher time frames, we're on the 10K, 20 EMA, 20 EMA on the 5 minute as well. So this could be a point, right, where you know we reverse. So I'm not looking to go short here actually. I'm just looking for my setup. Too far away from the 20 EMA as well if you're gonna take this trap regardless. Pandas. Hope you guys are trading better than I am. 0 trades so far. Just sitting on my paws. Well, would you look at that? I see. We have a 2-legged pullback off the 20 EMA on the 5 minute chart. Five-minute chart giving us a 2-legged pullback. Terrible signal bar. It is a 2-legged pullback though. Interesting. Big risk, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 7 points of risk again. Absolutely incredible. Hard to take that in my opinion. 7 points of risk. Unless you're trading with like one contract, then I can see us taking this because then that's a what $350 loss, but you gain $50, $100 maybe. You want maybe 2 points off of that. Maybe I'll trade with one contract here. Ooh, I didn't change my contract sizes. It's a 2-legged pullback, but man, that is choppy. That's not what you want to see. You know, you do not want to see this as a second entry long. in my opinion. Right, reverse right off of it, right? So even if it trapped, man, that could have been scary. It could have done this. I think we all need to admit we just don't know what's gonna happen right now. And that's a good thing to admit, pandas. Break a trend, new low. Trading range on the 2K chart is still valid here. I don't know if I want to go long here though. After we kind of start breaking down here, I'd rather go short, but it's hard to say. All right, it's a two-legged pullback now, about to form. A, B, C, two-legged pullback, about to form here. But also trading range could come back to the top of the trading range, but in my opinion, the lower highs here make me feel like it's going to keep going down. But the 5 minute absolutely choppy, right? Comes down, comes all the way back up, doesn't even break the previous candle's high here, creating a trading range. 10K, I mean, you got a two-legged pullback on 10K. It's an optical two-legged pullback. It's not a technical two-legged pullback, but it is an optical two-legged pullback on the 10K chart as well. Higher low second entry setup for those who are trying to come back into the trading range. I wouldn't hate you for that, you know, but yeah. A little hard to say where the trend is right now, in my opinion. Right, strong breakdown here, coming back up, could not match the previous, right, these pivots here. Strong bull bar? No. Signal bar, decent, but not good enough. We'll be above the 20 EMA. So let me ask, right? When you see this setup here, when you see this, right, it looks different from this, right? Even though it's a second entry higher low setup, this second entry higher low setup is just way higher than the 20 EMA. If this does trigger, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Just not sure what's gonna happen. All right, pandas. Breaking down. All right, pandas. Unfortunately, no trades today. I do gotta leave a little early. And hey everyone, have a safe Halloween, and you know, be safe in real life, be safe in trading, and I will see you guys bright and early Monday. Trade safe, everybody. If you want more information, make sure you guys click the link in the pinned message. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, or Monday. As always, happy trading. God bless.